Now you on this high medication. The medication is killing you, right? Now, I'm going there because in Psalms 83 it says they will cut us off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. Will be no more in remembrance. Get Job 13 and 4. Job 13 and 4. Job. Like job. Something that most people don't have today. Excuse me. I wanted to put that out because they have, I think they have some type of conference in Europe now, right? They have a conference of AIDS awareness within Europe, or is that? I keep seeing it. I think it's in Russia. Okay. And the now all the scientists are going against them, asking, why aren't you receiving? Why are you not welcoming alternative views when it comes to treating AIDS? These drugs are not doing nothing. 50 million people have died. That's a lot of people. So their eugenics program is working. Because those people could have had people. Read Job 13 and 4. Read it.
Job chapter 13 verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies.
They are forgers of lies. A forger of a lie means they'll sit behind these closed offices, or they'll sit at these big tables and say, you know what, let's create a lie. Let's forge a lie. And HIV is an example of it. The eugenics is, and it's amazing that this information of the doctors who created this gets no media play at all. What I'm saying is not foreign, it's not new information, but it gets no media play. Why? The same corporations that are behind the eugenics, behind destroying the people, that are behind making laws to destroy the people, are the same corporations that own your media outlets. So an alternative view will never they'll never have an alternative view in modern media. Media is made to program and push an agenda. Read.
Job chapter 13 verse 4.
Go ahead.
But ye are forgers of lies.
They are forgers of lies, and what else?
Ye are all physicians of no value.
And their doctors and their physicians is of no value. They're of no value. Their doctors, their science is madness. It's Frankenstein science. That's what it is. It's Frankenstein science. Okay? It's impossible to have medicine for sale in a capitalistic society in which you can trade and buy stocks for a pharmaceutical company on the market. That's backwards. That means no longer is medicine put on earth to heal you. It's a for gain company. So how much money will these companies lose if there's a cure for AIDS? Are you kidding me? Can you imagine how much the pharmaceuticals will lose if there's a cure for AIDS? They don't want no cure. There is no cure. Take this AZT. That's what you do. There is no cure. Take this medicine. Alright? They are physicians of no value. So you can't go to these doctors and get a cure. Pharmaceutical companies are not in the business of cures. Cures put them out of business. That's common sense. Cures put pharmaceutical companies out of business. Pharmaceutical companies learned a long time ago, why should we give a cure when we can just give medicine for the symptom? It's the symptom people want to, want to eradicate. They just want to feel they're not sick. Don't cure them. Is there a cure for a cold? Yes, there is. There's been a cure for the cold. Will they give you a cure for the cold? No. Because look how much money they make off the symptoms of a cold. Runny nose. Stuffy head. Headache. Congestion. That's about six different medicines right there. Why should I give you a cure for a cold? Same thing with AIDS. It's the same thing. Pharmaceutical companies is a for-profit business. They're not in the business of curing you. They're in the business of making money off of you, off of your sicknesses. So when they made medicine a for-profit business, it was no longer for the people. It was no longer for the people as far as medicines go. That's why people need to start linking into herbs, trying to find out what's going on with the herbs. Go online and find out what herb it takes to cure whatever you're dealing with. Naturally, because the Lord says He put the herbs on the earth for me. They heal. That's what they're for. But they'll put an adjective in a medicine for your symptom that breaks down something else in your body in which you need a medicine for. You understand? It's the same thing. It's perpetual. Just like the diabetes medicine that they give people. Okay, my diabetes is working out, but I lost a foot. I don't have a foot now. I don't have a leg now. The medicine kills you and destroys you, so you need more medicine. So we have to go to the Most High, ask for healing, get anointed on the Sabbath, ask for healing, and put the herbs in our body for healing. Okay? Now, I said the next time we meet, I was going to go into what's happening in the Middle East, and I'm going to end it on that, and I'll just save the rest of the information for Saturday. For Saturday, all right? I didn't show this to them. Where's that other card at? The same card. Oh yeah. I also went, when we were in the conference, I went into the truth about the blood in the water. And you see it's coming to pass. It's exactly what we said it was going to be. Remember last week I was telling everybody they have capped the oil well to make everybody think that they did something? And really it was a diversion from what was under the seabed that was leaking miles away. Over 18 places on the floor of the sea of the Gulf is leaking right now. But they got everyone looking at one little hole that they claim they capped. I told everyone last week, I'm like, they're going to say they capped it, and for 2 days everyone's going to be feeling they okay. Then they're going to say, well, the pressures are not working, and they got to look at it. Now they're saying it's not an oil spill now, it's seepage. It's seepage now. You see how they play on words? First of all, it's not a spill. It's a volcanic eruption under the waterbed. That's what it is. In Revelations, the 8th chapter, in Revelation the 16th chapter, John seen a mountain that was thrown into the sea. A volcanic eruption is under the water. He seen a mountain that was thrown in the sea, and a third of the sea was turned to blood. The majority of the seas was turned to blood, and the majority of creatures, a third of the sea, of the creatures that live in the waters, were killed. As you can see, waters turned to blood. They're lying, talking about they have capped the well. Then they lied, making people in the United States think that it's the British Petroleum's fault and BP's fault, and we found out from people in Britain, in Europe, that the majority of the shares owned on BP is owned by American companies. So they're passing the buck over to making people mad